Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. This is Mountain Man. Rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. A voting rendition, if you will. I got in 6 or 7 Work Tough Gear knives. We're going to take a vote on which review you see first. Now, it's Work Tough Gear Wednesday. Normally, we would do a hard use review, or we'd just play with knives. It just didn't happen today, man. My car broke down yesterday. Had to get it back to the shop today. We did that, got in late. It is what it is. So I thought what I'd do is show you all the knives. We'll talk about them. And then I want you to put in the comments which one you want to see the review on first. And we'll do it either Friday or this weekend. A lot of knives coming up. This is the Mountain Man designed by Alex Aurora Borealis, or Alex at Aurora Borealis' knives. Alex has been around a long, long time. He's got a lot of designs. The Kodiak, the Grizzly that I love, the Wolverine, the Lynx. Been a long day. But this one, no matter how we vote, this one's going to be second or third, okay? And here's the reason. I've got several videos chopping with that Kodiak. It's a monster chopper. I want to put this up against it. This is just a beast of a blade. The Mountain Man, it is in SK85. I think that's G10, but I like that brown look there. And you see that forward cant, beautifully done. I'm going to show you a couple more. Let me do my causes. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. And when I say that, the deal is this. 22 is really not the number. The actual number is between 15 and 29, which is absolutely absurd. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0, meaning anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. That's all that means, man. And I don't want anybody to struggle. I don't want anybody to suffer, but vets, we just have a special place for you here, and we just want to say you're welcome here. We back to blue over here. We support Leo. All that one gets people, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't expect everybody to support it. I don't mind it. It is what it is, and I don't want it. Look, if it's not your thing, cool, man. Cool. Don't feel like you're gonna be ostracized here. It's just something I do. My kid's gonna be a cop, and I believe in the idea of it. Okay, how do you do it, Scab? I don't break the damn law best I can. I screw up here and there, and there's just some laws that are just stupid. Okay, there's just some shit that I'm not gonna stop doing. Do my best. That's all I can do. Remember that song you sing? He's still working on me. Well, that's on Scab. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Now, none of those have anything to do with one another. They're my 3 causes. I am an addict. I've been very upfront and vocal about that. My kid's gonna be a cop. I got friends that are cops. Blah blah blah. And vets are just on my heart. My grandfathers were vets, my son, my wife, surrounded by them. So they all mean something to me, but they don't run together, if that makes sense. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite Work Tough Gear knives. It is the ATL. I have a hard use review of this one. Let's see what steel this is in. SK85. Nobody does SK85 better than Work Tough Gear. They just don't. That's a fact. I've got 100 and something videos to prove it. Okay. And the thing is this, guys, you say, well, did you see so-and-so? I don't have to. When it comes to Work Tough Gear, and I'm not being smart, I'm not being arrogant, I'm not being rude. When you mess with these every single day, so-and-so broke it. Oh, well, they did something wrong. Sorry. Now, why do I support them? I don't make any money off of them. I ain't trying to, right? I love Mr. Vic. I love the team. I love the company. They do send me knives to review, and that's important for you guys to know, and I keep them. But here's what we're doing. I've already sent 12 of these out. I've got a bunch more. Come this September, I'm gonna start. I'm thinking about maybe taking 15 Work Tough Gear knives in groups of 3, 5 different things, sending them out. And here's what it does. It helps perpetuate the brand. It helps my channel. I mean, I'm not on here. I'm not UNICEF, right? So it does help my channel, and I've been, again, very upfront about that. But it also helps some guys, because there's guys out there who cannot get access to the stuff I can. So why not share? I got nothing to lose, man. It helps. It's a win-win-win-win-win. What if we keep them, Scab? Well, really, I ain't worried about shit. And if they do, we'll deal with it down the road. I mean, I don't do the tough guy thing. I'll pray that they'll get a hemorrhoids or something. I don't know. I ain't worried about it. That's between them and God. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Now, you don't believe in that? It's between them and the cosmos. Don't give a shit. Am I tired? Yep. Where are we at? The ATL. Love it. This I do love. The first knife I ever reviewed was the mini tail and the tail. So this whole family of Work Tough Gear, dude, it's just, I love the lines. Somebody said it looks like a kitchen knife. Yeah, and I think that's the appeal. G10 handle scales. If Mr. Big sent me one of these every single time, I'd keep every damn one of them because I love them. SK85 steel, we've talked about that enough. So we've seen the Mountain Man, we've seen the ATL. Let's go with the Hollow King, Daniel Lake Murray, who is a member of the Australian Defence Forces, is the designer of this one. I like this one a lot. I do have a review of the Hollow King, again, SK85 G10 handle scales. I think those are red or orange liners. The light in here is screwed. I'm not sure the difference here, but there's a difference between this one and the other one I did. I gifted the other one to Grugsy or at Legion Tactical. He loved it, but there's something different. I don't know if it's the handle. And the forward cant's the same. It's almost Kukri style. It has some nice fullers, almost a harpoon looking tip. But if you look at the contour of that handle, I am a handle guy. Plenty of room. I don't have to go to the choil for close-up. I like that. That feels good. But I've got plenty of room here. Nice palm swell. And again, let me kind of do this. Right there, you see that forward cant, so it's going to be good for chopping. But this thing's good for everything because it's sharp as shit. I'm going to do a few shorts after this video. But again, right there, fits well. Really like it. And another thing that I think is underrated with Work Tough Gear and Vic is their Kydex. They do a plain black, which is fine. Basic, I love it. They put the nylon strap on this. It's MOLLE compatible. Beautiful knife. Now remember, we're voting on these. Which one do you want to see me review first? And I'm definitely, guys, I know I'm behind on comments. I know I say that a lot. This video, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to keep score. And winner wins, right? This one I'm very intrigued about. And I need to look up the designer. This is the War Hammer. Now, G10 handles, SK85. This one's unique. Okay? I've had, it looks piratey. It looks kind of like a machete. It looks all these different ways. It's got two really deep, nice fullers. Again, just that custom mirror polished edge. Love the choil, and the choil is not super pronounced, but it's ample. I can come all the way up there to the joint. No rubbing there. Feels really good in hand. Lanyard hole, pommel, that kind of thing. Easy to manipulate in hand. Let's look at the handle. Again, forward cant. Get a good grip. I do not have to go to the choil. When I go to the choil, you see the excess there. Really, 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 really dig this knife. Feels really good in hand. It's not, people say good chopper, okay, yeah. And I'm not disagreeing, but the balance point here, let's see. If you look at the balance point, and again, I don't do this scientifically, but if you look about right there, I'm thinking, so it's well balanced, feels really good in hand, light, fast, digging the War Hammer. That's the War Hammer. Let's keep it moving. Now, this one, guys, is the Hal XL. I am super excited about this knife. Let me go ahead and tell you about the video on this knife. This one will not be first. What if it's voted first? Well, it's not going first. The reason being, I'm setting up a video for the end of next week with Jimbo, my buddy Jimbo, who does all the barbecue. He's got a new smoker coming in from Georgia. This is the Hal XL. Now, I just showed you all the Hal. Let me pull it up here for a size comparison. But this, I asked Mr. Big to do this coating a certain way on this one. We want to do a straight up barbecue video. And what we're going to do is brisket, chicken, and pork. And just make a complete cooking video, slicing, processing, etc. This is a beast. Now, down the road, I may do another hard use review on it. But you can tell by the edge, it is wicked, wicked sharp. And this is a slicer, guys. Again, feels really good in hand. Here is the Hal, just to give you a size comparison. There is no, this thing is a monster. Cannot wait to do the video on it. We'll check the balance point on this one, and then we'll have two more to talk about, and we'll wrap this thing. But again, please, 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 and please don't vote Scab. I don't care. If you don't care, don't answer. Just, I want to do a serious, hey, this is what I'd like to see. And you're going to see them all. Now, the balance point here is right there. And again, I know this isn't scientific. I'm not trying to be. I don't really give that much of a shit other than to just show you guys. I do like, now, notice the other Work Tough gears, the handles had kind of a forward cant. Here, We have the blade with that swoop trailing point. And it's just, I'm telling y'all, man, this is ridiculously feeling in hand. Feels amazing. Let's see if we can get a good picture of see that? Contoured and textured there. Lanyard hole, full tang, of course. That looks to be 1/4 inch. Really nice jimping there. I love the choils they do. You can go there. All of these have 90-degree spines, so it's conducive for striking a ferrocenium rod, whatever. Great knife. The HAL is a tribe in Taiwan. It's one of the bigger tribes. These would be their EDC. This would be their Warriors EDC knife, etc. Do everything knife. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Now, here's something I want to talk about. A lot of times with knives, I don't mind, hey, if it's not your thing, man, it's not your thing. But it's kind of ludicrous sometimes. People, oh, it's just stupid. Well, that's your opinion. Stick with the 3-inch knife that you carry. And here's the difference in me and you. I don't give a shit what you carry. I really, truly don't. Okay? I don't run, if I did, I'd run around to everybody's little channel and go, oh, I hate that. Why? That's just stupid. If you're not getting attention, I won't stop because I'm tired and it'll turn into a diatribe. And there's a couple people out there I'm talking to. They know who they are. This is the Aries. And here's the thing, if they're too terrible, they sell out all the damn time. The other thing is this, and I'm cutting negativity. Guys, they have 6 people working at Work Tuff here. The guy's trying to make his dream come true. I know it's frustrating. I get it, right? But and I'll have people say, well, you get them, YouTuber get. Well, that's because I started a whole damn day, worldwide day. Okay, you do that, you bust your ass. I'm stopping. This is the Aries. DB Hemlock's the designer. You'll recognize it from Joe X. I'm one of the first ones who did a review on the prototype. Now, here's the thing. With the prototype, Hunter designed this specifically for batoning and chopping and processing large wood. That's what it was made for. That's what the original edge was made for, etc. I think I did Hunter's personal Aries. Loved it. It is a beast. It is a tank. Most of you have seen that on Joe X. But here's what they did. They come back and they change the edge profile. So I am super duper excited about this one. We're going to try to do some other things with it. The other one had a choil. They removed the choil on this one. It's just a different look. Same great handle. You have almost kind of a pistol style grip. It hits insanely hard. I cannot wait to do the review on this. That being said, guys, there's one more. Thank you for your patience. And really, truly, honestly, man, thank y'all for all the love and support. I am so appreciative. I really am. The other stuff's the other stuff. Y'all know how I am. This is the Kitsune. I did a review on this last week. Phenomenal knife. I do want to amend one thing because I screwed up. I made a comment about the G10. It makes the handle look small. The handle does look small. But the inner grip from here to here, I think it's 4 1/8. What I said was I'd like to see them run that G10 down. What I did not mean was it's not a small handle. You see the thickness, and I get aesthetics. I understand that. But I do want to walk it back. No. I want to explain what I meant because I felt kind of aggravated after I measured it at myself. I should have pulled the measurement first thing. Because when you take this knife and you take your hand, now, I'm naturally going to come up to here, okay? Because it is a shorter handle. We say that. But if you look right here, if I want to get, I can get a full 1, 2, 3, and then watch that 4th finger right there. Now, even guys with bigger hands are going to be able to come down here. I've still got my 4 finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the knife I absolutely adore. And they may do something with the handle, I don't know. But I did want to kind of amend that. I didn't want it to come off like, oh my God, it's so small. The G10 is, but the overall handle's not. Well, guys, that's it. I've talked too long. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. Please put in the comments which one you'd like to see first. I am taking notes. I will do it. I'm Scab. You're not. Y'all have a good night. I'm gone, son.